This is the argument I go back to. That's why these officials should be full-time. That's why this should be a full-time job for these officials, so we don't have to go down this path of getting things wrong. And what's going to happen? The Lions are going to send in the leather, right? The league going to say, oh, yeah,
well, here's what the league's going to say.
I'll bet you dollars to donuts. The league's going to say that the Lions complicated this by having multiple offensive linemen go over to Brad Allen, and that's what started the confusion. And that there was, at that point, a breakdown. Wow. They will put some of this on Brad Allen, in my opinion. And in my opinion, I don't have any insight. They will also put some on the Lions for sending multiple people over there. But when you tell me that's what you're going to do, that's got to take away some of the blame. Look, Dan Campbell did everything he could do to set this up last night so that Brad Allen would have this on a platter in front of him and be able to handle it. And if everything happened the way that we were told in that locker room it happened, then Brad Allen just messed it up.
And it was actually genius from Ben Johnson and Dan Campbell, because they sent out a different formation for the first attempt. Dallas took a timeout. So then Detroit gets time again to say, hey, we think we knew what they were going to do. They were going to take a timeout. Here's where we roll in our big package with the play we want to run. That situation, Dallas can't take a timeout. Detroit can't take a timeout. They don't have any. So it's a very quick conversation there. But, yes, there is intent to deceive. There's intent to deceive the defense, which is what you try to do in a play call anyway. So they're not trying to confuse Brad Allen. Brad Allen's job is to look at the guy in front of him that says report, look at his number, especially in that situation.
Not the guy that's been reporting
Not the guy that's 10 yards behind him running in. He reverted back to default mode and said 70. He messed it up. There's no gray area. And it was, look, and that's both things can be true. The Lions missed a lot of opportunities in that game. They still had a chance even a couple plays later with another two-point conversion. They flat out missed. They shouldn't have been in that situation. Brad Allen screwed it up. Both things can be true.
And just to be clear, there is a point in there that you made that we need to make as well. Brad Allen did go to the Dallas defense and say, number 70 is reported. So not only did the huddle between Decker, Sewell, and the approaching skipper get messed up, but he compounded it by going to Dallas and saying in the entire stadium, number 70 reports is eligible. Now, at that point, the Lions don't have a timeout. And at that point, if the Lions, I don't know if they heard that because it was so loud in there, but if Decker goes, no, it's me, it's me.
Make sure you cover me in the end zone.
Then
but
you got a problem.
Even if he said it right that 68 was eligible, that would not have changed the play. I think with Dallas.
But he said it wrong.
He did say it wrong, and I was standing, my vantage point right on the field next to him, I could not hear what he was saying. The referees, usually the only time they go to the defense is in a situation where it's too loud for anybody to hear. Normally, Brad Allen or the referee would step behind the huddle, announce it, hey, everybody in the stadium could hear it. Nobody could hear anything. So that's why he walked up to the defense, and I think he went into default mode, number 70, number 70, number 70, and he screwed it up.
Let me get